If you want to run AI locally in 2026, two names come up constantly: Ollama and LM Studio. And even though they often get mentioned together, they are not really trying to win in the exact same way. Ollama is the tool that a lot of technical users start with when they want a clean command line workflow, fast setup, and easy model serving for apps and scripts. LM Studio is the tool a lot of people notice first because it feels more visual, more beginner-friendly, and more like a polished desktop application you can click through without memorizing commands. So which one is actually better? The short answer is this: it depends on whether you care more about simplicity in the terminal or simplicity in the interface. Let's start with Ollama. The biggest strength of Ollama is that it feels easy for developers. Install it, pull a model, run it, and you are already close to something useful. It is extremely friendly for scripting, APIs, automation, and terminal-first workflows. That is a big reason it feels so popular. It shows up everywhere in tutorials, GitHub projects, local AI demos, and developer tooling. The command line flow also makes it easier for people to embed into agents, apps, and repeatable workflows. But Ollama has trade-offs. If you are brand new to local AI, the terminal-first experience can feel less approachable. It is simple for developers, but not always simple for beginners. Now let's look at LM Studio. LM Studio feels easier for a different type of user. It gives you a full desktop experience, built-in model discovery, a more visual setup process, and a workflow that makes more sense if you want to click, test, compare, and chat locally without spending your first hour in the command line. That makes LM Studio very attractive for creators, hobbyists, and people who want local AI to feel more like installing an app than managing a toolchain. It also has strong developer features now, including APIs, SDKs, headless deployments, and OpenAI-compatible endpoints. So it is not just a GUI toy anymore. But LM Studio also has trade-offs. For people who already think in shells, scripts, and automation pipelines, it can feel heavier than Ollama. More polish does not always mean faster for developer workflows. So which one is more popular? If you look at developer mindshare, tutorials, GitHub visibility, and the number of projects built around it, Ollama probably feels more dominant in the technical local AI ecosystem. But LM Studio is incredibly popular for a different reason: ease of use. It lowers the barrier for people who want to try local models without learning a terminal workflow first. So the real split is not just popularity. It is audience. Ollama tends to win with developers, tinkerers, and automation-heavy users. LM Studio tends to win with users who want the smoothest desktop experience, better visual model management, and a friendlier first step into local AI. Here is the practical recommendation. If you want the easiest path for scripting, local APIs, agents, and terminal-first workflows, start with Ollama. If you want the easiest path for browsing models, chatting locally, and learning the space through a visual interface, start with LM Studio. If you are serious about local AI, there is also a good chance you eventually use both. Because the truth is, Ollama and LM Studio are not just competitors. For a lot of users, they are two different entry points into the same local AI world. Subscribe to Compute Forge for more practical local AI comparisons, hardware guides, model coverage, and benchmark-driven content.